All recording.
Yeah, recording, stupid robot. Stupid
Hey,
R word.
That's mean.
Good.
Are you guys ready to kill stuff?
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess.
I just want on the record that I actually had to, against his will, recruit Ian to help my friend build a crazy ass what was it, Voltron?
Yeah. I super think I forgot to respond to your friend.
You responded.
Oh,
The
okay.
funniest part was you both kept me in the group chat. I thought y'all were just gonna text each other. You're both like, "No, Matt, you're just along for the ride." Okay.
Yeah. You're here with us.
In spirit and literally.
Yeah.
Against my will.
So, Voltron? Like
In
a
D&D,
D&D
yeah.
character? Oh.
Mhm.
Do you know what Voltron is?
It's where they link together to make a super robot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Power Rangers.
Power Rangers before Power Rangers.
Yes.
Yeah. So my one buddy is like, "Hey, I want to do this in D&D." I was like, "The person who I know who knows how to build robots."
Huh?
Guy.
Hello. Except for they're robot cats.
Yes.
I always forget to shut my door. Hang on.
Robot furries.
Okay, I'm back.
Yippee.
Yippee. Okay, so it's day 63 of 1379. Last game, you guys gave Haunter an extreme amount of explosives, and he told you that he's off to rescue Caldiza or die. But in any outcome, you learned that the 5 most dangerous words in Menzo Baranzan are, "They can't kill us all." As the first explosions marked the beginning of the slave rebellion, you went off to kill the mouthpiece of a god from where all the slave owners down here gain their power over others. You have already taken out a fourth of her defenses and are on to the others, looking down at the hallway, who, as always, looks like someone else. In this case, whatever this creature is looks like Nadbasa herself, and there also appear to be 3 drow priestesses in this room that she is having a conversation with. They do not notice that you are here yet. What do you do?
Go back to room 3.
Okay. You want to,
have the echo move over to room. Well, I'm in my echo and having it move to room 3 to scope out room 3.
for recon?
Yeah.
Okay. Have your echo make a stealth check.
I am relaying to them what I see.
Mhm.
30.
Okay. Yeah, you get a insane demonic presence in this room. Do you want to make a history or religion check to know what these creatures are? Plainly, you can see that the small ones in here are minotaurs, and the 2 that you can tell are demons in this room are also cow-shaped.
Okay,
This
well,
room's
that's a 2.
cow-themed. A 2. Yeah,
That's
you
a
don't know what
2.
these are.
Yeah, so I'm just going to describe to them what the fuck they look like.
Okay. Yeah, did the others of you want to make a religion check?
Sure.
Religion or
Aesthetic.
history, I guess, from what you know of
Cow.
They're both
demonology.
they're both bad. 12.
Okay.
That's a 16.
Yeah, Cole, you know that there is a Ballard demon and a Garistro in here. They're cow-shaped demons. I can give you more details on them if you like.
Hey guys, they're what God just told me they are.
That's what I
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah, Merkul told you.
What was it?
Yeah,
that
but
Macron
my
told
character
you?
didn't get any of that. Carolina can't hear you guys talking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Disgusting magic.
Yeah, I'd say Merkul, I guess, also tells you that the Baylor demon is immune to fire and poison.
Huh.
Just so you know that. And it explodes when it dies.
Yeah, I'm gonna relay that. Hey guys, it explodes.
Mm.
Oh. How big?
It's pretty big. It's pretty big.
Perfect.
So I just ignored all the information you just put out because
They they could tell you later.
I don't know if Cole and GK actually know that I can't hear them.
I think you've told us.
Yeah, you know.
I told Pale and I told Pale and Bastion. I don't think I ever told them.
Oh.
I feel like it would have. Do you guys want to roll a D100 to see if that ever came up in your travels?
Sure.
Okay, you got it.
74.
Yeah, I'd say either Bastion told TK, or I think you've gone into your echo before during this quest, Carolina, so we could say that at least TK knows.
Okay. So then when I come back to myself, they can relay it to me, because I can only speak through my echo. I mean, I speak through my body right now. I can't hear anything or see anything.
Right. Let me see if the Garistro has anything fun that I've forgotten about since I made this encounter.
Terrifying.
All right, while you're figuring that out, I'm going to slink back into room 1 and then scoot across over to room 4.
Yeah. Garistro's also immune to poison, but that's... and then room 4... let's see here. In room 4, you would actually... Let me see here. Give me a moment. You see around in this room, make me a... I'm going to say you're able to do this just because you're an Aasimar and a champion and everything. A religion check, or a nature check, or maybe history, because I believe Carolina's seen these kind of creatures before.
Roll something.
Okay. Nature, you said history, nature, or religion?
Yeah.
All of them are a -1, so...
Well, okay.
That's a nat 20, so a 19.
A nat
Let's go,
20?
Stupid party.
Okay, you can tell that everything in this room is an undead, specifically of the vampire variety. A new creature you have not seen over here is a, these red squares are blood elementals. Those are a new creature. You can also see that down here, on the floor in between these two, you see a very familiar man, human, dark skin, big scar across his face. He's also beaten to absolute fuck, whip marks on every bit of him. Yeah, you see Wade like unconscious on the floor.
Wait, which room?
In
This
room
is
4.
Fate is in 4.
Oh, because 4 letters. That's clever.
No.
Oh. Oh my god.
You guys can't hear my annoying page turning, can you?
Nope.
No.
Please make it louder.
I can imagine it though, and it's pretty annoying.
Okay.
Now I hear
written-
you just because you said it.
I'm sorry.
Why would you
I've
do
written
that?
most of this in a notebook.
No, I mean, I don't hear it at all. I mean, I
There
just
it goes
hear it in my
again.
head.
Okay. All right.
I just hear it in my head because you said it. Now my mind is making it happen.
Inventing me furiously flipping through pages of what's
Yes.
D&D stuff and what's just random notes.
Yes, because
yeah.
we just found Wade in my head is just like, all I hear is...
Oh my god.
Yeah, you find Wade unconscious on the floor. Also, go ahead and roll me a D100.
Okay, you guys visibly see Carolina's body get antsy
Yeah.
and angry. 64.
My god, she's
Almost nice.
Okay. Yeah, you just see Wade unconscious on the floor.
Mm-hmm. I'm clenching, and I start clenching a rock.
Mm-hmm.
I hear a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my end, sorry. She was acting up, so I started petting her. I'll stop.
Yeah. I have a cat in my house now too.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we told my daughter not to get a cat. She found a cat, brought it to her apartment, which she's not supposed to have pets in. And then she came home. We told her not to bring the cat. She brought the cat.
Yeah.
Now there's a cat in our house.
Yeah.
And she's getting ready to go to Africa next week.
There's going to still be a cat in your house, probably.
There's still going to be a cat in our house because my other daughter volunteered to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh, what are you going to do with it when we go to Japan?
Rookie mistake.
It's like when we tell you not to do something, there's reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway,
Anyway.
So I rolled the D100. I just see Wade on the floor clenching a rock. I said, "What? Wade is in room. Wade is in 4."
Yeah.
And Carolina's natural want and instinct is to barge right into room 4, and she's gonna start walking that way.
Oh, wait. No, wait. Stop it.
Can
No.
you not see anything? Do you walk into a wall?
I come back to consciousness
Okay, all right.
after I walk into the wall because I can feel things.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like trying to grab her, like, wait.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we'll go with the rule of funny, and yes, Carolina walks into the wall.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're enraged. Your man's on the floor in there. Your nose kind of hurts. But
Well, I guess we can get out of here.
I'm moving you guys to this central room so you can decide what room to go to first.
They're not going to stop me?
We should probably, check for like traps and things, but that's kind of your thing.
I just told you what's in every other room.
Again, I feel like it's your choice to just go in there. We're just here to kind of back you up.
Well, I still want to kill that bitch too. So,
Well, yeah. How about I just take Wade out of here?
yeah. Carolina
You guys-
is no longer rational at this point.
Cole's just gonna kind of look at the camera as if, was she ever rational?
No, right, fair. But no longer, there's no kind of rationality at all. It's just, I see Wade, he's on the floor, he's bleeding. I'm going to get him, and then I'm going to go kill that bitch. That's, but
Okay.
we're probably going to drag her into the room by fighting over here. But you said there's 4, these 4.
Yeah, those
and
4.
This makes 6 over here.
Yeah, there are 6 big oozing piles of what looks like blood, bubbling, kind of shifting over there in that corner.
It only looks like
Everything in that room is undead.
Yeah.
Yep. Let me see some stuff. What is my ASMR feature?
wings.
No. I have a feature that just automatically does damage to undeads. I believe. I mean, I'm looking for it, so
I believe in you.
I believe that we will win. I believe that we.
Whether every college has the exact same chant.
Yeah, I mean that was made popular by a commercial. On, get to my fucking racial features. Racist.
I'm gonna say, whoa. It's not. It's gonna get
I'm
spicy.
pretty sure a cleric
Celestial-
thing is like...
Yeah, I have a cleric as a cleric thing too. Radiant consumption. Is that what that is? Yeah, once for long rest as an action, you can radiate bright light in 10 feet radius for 1 minute, or until you end it with a bonus action. Once a turn, and attack spell deals extra 13 radiant damage to one target at the end of your turn. End of your turns, all creatures within 10 feet, including you, take 7 radiant damage. I am immune to radiant damage, so I take no damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, so it lasts for 1 minute or until I end it. It's not a concentration spell. Yeah.
Okay. Is it going to hit your besties also?
Yes, it will.
Okay.
If I die, I die.
If they're within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
But for them,
also-
it's only
like
for
that.
them. It's only the 7 radiant damage at the end of their turn.
Okay.
Or end of my turn, it's 7 radiant damage for them. But for whoever I hit, it's an additional 13.
Ooh.
Let me read it again word for word so everybody understands this. Once per long rest, as an action, you can radiate bright light in 10 feet radius and dim light for 20 feet. For 1 minute or until you end it as a bonus action, once a turn, and an attack or spell deals an extra 13 radiant damage to one target. At the end of your turn, all creatures within 10 feet, including you, take 7 radiant damage. So that's a guaranteed 20 damage for whoever I hit, and then 7 damage for whoever's around me.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going straight into the room. Oh shit. Wade.
I can just drag him out.
I can't get within 10 feet of Wade.
And kill everything around him.
Yeah, but if I get within 10 feet of him, he's going to take 7 damage, and I don't know how dead he is.
You can see weak, ragged breathing.
Well, I'm going in and attracting attention. I'm going straight to this motherfucker. You said Wade's over here in the middle, right?
Yeah, I'll draw a tiny stick figure for him. There we go. A terrible little stick figure who's injured.
I would like to reiterate the fact that Carolina is very emotional right now and non-logical, and this is actually the dumbest plan.
This is Darian telling his friends that this is a terrible idea, what she's doing?
Yes.
Only if it doesn't work.
Yeah, only if it doesn't work. But, after we rescue him, we're going to have to drag him around and still have to go kill that bitch. So maybe we can heal him.
Well, we do have those potions. I mean, I already took one, but we do have those potions. That would just turn them up to full strength.
I am. How high is the ceiling in this room?
I believe they're all 60. If they're cubes, how long are they? 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. They're 40 feet tall. This room is a cube.
Well, I am going to sleep. Well, my echo is already here. So I am going to swap places with my echo from however high up in the air it was. I'll just say 20 feet.
And are you gentlemen following Carolina on her rampage of rage?
Carolina literally just disappeared.
Okay.
Well, I mean, she's glowing, isn't she? Because of the
No,
AoE
I'm
radiant
about
damage?
to glow. I'm about to glow.
Oh, okay, it's not active yet.
About to glow up, am I right, ladies?
My main glow is to glow and then glow.
Oh, yeah. Carolina did not discuss this plan, by the way.
Yeah.
That's right.
Good. Of course. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Carolina
Waste of
just
time.
irrational, sees Wade killing everything, switched places with her Echo, so now her Echo is just standing next to you guys, and now you see bright light, and I'm about to attack this motherfucker.
All right. Any preparatory actions by anybody?
I'm doing the Grievous, General Grievous scuttle.
Nice.
I'm just kind of walking behind, just like.
I was gonna say I can see down that hallway and see Carolina teleport over there, can't I?
Yeah.
Is it a dark hallway?
It's dim. There's there's no like torch lights in here, but the kind of amethyst rock everything's made of is really shiny.
Only the roof makes us invisible. Which, speaking of,
which I was 20 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
Would you say that she's invisible then?
As soon as she walks into this room, she won't be, but in this hallway, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the moment I'm able to see her, I'm gonna scuttle towards her.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe the Echo will point or something.
Yeah.
Bright light, attack.
All right, everybody roll the initiative.
Oh man.
Oh man.
That's a 16. Thank goodness I'm probably near the bottom.
I'm giving
That's a
myself
natural
advantage.
20.
Oh boy.
It's a 33
Another
on initiative.
Another natural 20.
Damn.
Good lord.
I assume-
I knew I
I
was at
think-
the bottom.
I think TK still goes first, right?
I have plus 13, so I think so.
Yeah, he got a 33. I got a 31.
Damn.
God damn.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Damn.
Let's see what the enemies have. Okay. I'm gonna have a group of enemies go before Cole and after Cole.
Yippee.
Alright. TK, you are technically first, even though Carolina is the first in this room. As soon as you see her do her glow up, you could shoot like over her head or something.
Sure, yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm moving my laundry. Also, I left it at the wash.
Oh, I
I
see.
Why is
washed
your
and then
laundry in the
washed
dungeon?
it. I don't know. I dreamed for too long and it started to stink, so I was like, maybe I should move it.
Mm.
Yeah, I felt gang. I got lazy.
Happens.
Okay, you remind me of what these enemies are again?
Yeah, well, you don't know exactly what they are, but you can sense that they are undead, though these red squares in the back are pulsing piles of goopy, coagulated blood.
I have, like, basically just run up the wall right over here.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting above where Carolina is?
Yeah. You can walk on walls, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
My passive. I don't like this wizard guy here. I'm gonna blow his brains out.
Alright.
That is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
And you go before him, so I believe you can blow off something of him, right?
Yeah, it's an automatic crit because this is a. Oh well, no, this isn't a surprise round, is it?
No, it's not surprise, but you are faster.
So I just have advantage to hit then.
Okay.
4d4 plus 3d6 plus 5. That is 23 force damage.
Oh, okay.
And then a 26 to hit.
That hits.
13 force damage.
Okay.
And then a 23 to hit.
That hits.
23 more force damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Hooray! Alright. Next up is Carolina.
Why
You're
did you just
glowing.
hit-
This wizard.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going straight down. And I'm gonna summon my Echo by the one that Bastion hit. I mean, not Bastion, fucking TK hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this fucker. First attack. 25.
That hits.
13 plus 7 in there. 69 damage.
Damn. Like against this one, right?
Yep. No.
Yeah.
This one.
Just kidding. All right. Yeah, that's a lot. You know what? 69 damage. That's really funny.
Nice.
You should get it. That's for one hit, right?
One hit.
Wow. Here, you know what? Yeah. Go ahead and have an extra hit somewhere in there, just because you got 69 damage, and that's really funny. I rolled a D100, and if you got above a 50, you were gonna get an extra one. I don't know why there's a reward for 69, but there is. Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, I might have to ruin the fun of that for a second.
Aw, come on! It's not really 69 damage.
I don't want to ruin it, but doesn't radiant damage do double damage to undead?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we leave the hit how it is, it's 69 damage. But further attacks would be double damage on the radiant damage.
Well, this one doesn't have that. Okay. The two bigger ones of these, let me read down further. Okay, never mind. Yes, they all take extra radiant damage. So still, I'll give you the 69, but what's what parts of that are radiant?
One of the D4s, both D4s were 2 damage, so it would have been 4 damage, and then the extra 20 is radiant damage as well.
So it would be
44 damage.
Extra.
Extra 20, extra 22 damage.
Okay. So that's fucking 83?
81.
Okay.
81.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Right. Okay. Second attack.
Damn. All right.
That's 25 to hit. Let me take off this 20 damage. So the radiant damage would be 42 damage.
Yeah.
I already
And
doubled the. I already
Okay.
doubled the radiant.
Yeah, it's almost dead very quickly. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have my Echo attack the other one.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Yeah, just barely.
Barely. Yeah. Hey, barely counts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So same damage, 45 damage.
Okay.
That's to this one.
Mm-hmm.
And Carolina is enraged, even though she's not a barbarian.
Gotta say, do you fucking have range?
No, but she's gonna fucking action surge like she does.
All right.
She's like, fuck this guy. I'm killing everything. 32 to hit,
Okay, that hits.
42 damage.
Okay. Wait, which one is it against? Is it really you or Echo? Okay. Yeah. Here, wait a minute. I mean, I didn't write it on the paper, but I do have it right here. Okay, with that last slash, like I said, it was almost dead. It had 21 hit points left. You slice, you dice, you turn this thing into a fine mist as you realize it's a vampire and it goes back to wherever its burial place is. Maybe it's screeching, "I'm free." Maybe, probably, Nadvasa has their, coffin somewhere.
Yep.
But
And I go
plate
to the other
mail
one.
and all this dude's clothes clatter on the ground.
Well, not concerned. Go over to the other guy. Attack him.
Mm-hmm.
That's 33, and that's a crit.
Yeah, don't even have to roll unless you want to. You fucking obliterate this guy too.
Okay.
Burning holes of force damage, burning holes of from light cutter.
Radiant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just full of holes.
Mm-hmm.
I still have one attack.
Well. What are you
Echo.
gonna do?
Echo to this guy.
Okay.
22.
That. Hold on. That hits.
All right. It's just an undead as well.
Yeah.
All right. 34 damage.
Oh, okay.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. Screeches of the light. But then we're gonna have all these gloopy guys. This one gloops over to you. Here. I'll move them all and then we'll. So it was here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This one here.
Pass my echo?
Do what?
Did they both pass my echo?
Yeah. Let me see how smart they are.
One of them's getting an
Not at all.
opportunity.
Not at all. They're not very smart. Go ahead and make an opportunity attack.
All right. 26 to hit.
Hits.
Nah, it misses. 35 damage to whichever one you feel like had passed me.
Okay. Yeah, you cut off a big glump of goopy blood and it smells awful as it burns.
Gross.
Yeah. And then they're going to take turns, first of all, attacking the Echo here. Let's see here. And the recharge does not, so it's just going to try to slam the Echo. Does a, what is it, 22?
22 hits.
Okay, takes 12 damage. Next one's an 18.
Are you hitting me or the echo?
Echo. Oh yeah.
The echo
I guess-
disappeared.
All right.
It's just a wasted.
If you want to move them off map, please. Okay, and then the other one's going to go for you. Both of those miss. Okay, that one is a crit. All right, and then the other one is a dirty 20.
Not a crit, and the 20 misses.
Not a crit. Not a crit. All right. All right. All right. So it's going to be 24 damage, and so the dirty 20 hits.
No, the dirty 20 misses.
Okay, and let me roll something else for them. And they don't recharge. All right. That's the goopy guy's turn. And then the...
Okay. They both take 7 damage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Or actually 14 since they're undead.
Mm-hmm.
Suck it.
Yeah, and then I'm going to add the one that hit me, roll a strength check. DC 13.
Passes.
Right. You'll take half damage on 2d8. And half of 13. So 6. 6 force damage, and it does not get pushed.
Okay. And Cole, you are up.
Uh-oh. Let me
You could
pull
be
up-
closer to this room if you wanted to. 'Cause...
No, not yet.
Okay.
I've been looking for a deck of cards. That we need to get one.
I see.
I forgot, so I'm just gonna pull up a random card shuffler.
Oh boy.
I have cards next to me.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna walk here. I'm gonna draw a card and throw it out into the middle of the room. Can you pull a card?
Pull a card.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull a random card. It is a Queen of Diamonds.
Queen of Diamonds. So a night hag appears in the middle of the room,
Oh,
30
God.
feet from where I. So what is that? 30 feet, right here.
We'll
Oh, wait,
we'll resurrect
here.
this wizard. This is now a night hag.
Yep. So there's now a night hag where anything that doesn't have a 15 intelligence or more sees a night hag,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna pull my Equal and dagger out and just wait right here.
Yeah. Everything
need
left
help.
alive in here is very stupid.
Nice. Including my teammates. Damn.
Nah.
That robot.
Friendly Carolina, yes. She's probably gonna attack the night hag, by the way.
Well, you know that I have the. Yeah, fair enough.
So I purposefully did not Google what your cards do because it's just let you surprise me.
Well, I mean, like a night hag just appeared in the room, and it's a whole room full of undead shit. So.
Oh wait, sorry. It's everyone thinks it's real, unless they try to inspect. In which case, a successful 15 intelligence or investigation check, they'll know it's fake. Then they'll look translucent.
Can your night hag do anything when
I
summoned?
can move her around, but otherwise, it's just kind of there.
Okay.
Oh yeah. By the way,
it
you said
appears
if they don't have, you said everyone that has under a 15 intelligence.
I misread it. So everyone thinks it's real, but I'll kind of tell you guys, hey, it's a card. But yeah, it says it will behave as normal, so it'll move around and do stuff. It just can't hurt anyone or thing.
Because if it's a 15 intelligence to know that it's fake, yeah, Carolina failed that shit anyway. Her intelligence is a 9.
Well, it's for a roll, not a base thing. I misread it first. I can't read. I never learned.
I can't wait to read. Not to read.
Yes, Arnold.
Okay.
Yeah, then that's my turn because it takes 6 seconds to draw a card, apparently.
Well, you have to imbue the card with magics. Are you sure Are you sure that the hag can't do hag things?
It sure can't. It's a deck of illusions.
Oh, illusions. Okay.
Yeah,
Trust me, I had the other deck too. But
Okay.
And to be honest with you, it took me 6 seconds to actually draw that card. You got to shuffle
fair
it
enough.
and make sure.
Mm-hmm.
respect.
Now I just have cards in my hand and I'm just sitting here shuffling them because.
It's the vibe sometimes.
I guess I should take the Queen of Diamonds out and leave that out.
Thank you.
Have you ever listened to card shuffling ASMR? Because I'll be so real with you, it just sounds like farts.
I was going to say, wow, that sounds so relaxing, and never mind.
You know what? Now that you said it, yeah.
I've cursed you. Whenever you hear the sound of somebody shuffling cards, it sounds like farts.
Thank you. Thank you. That'll always be
You're
stuck in my brain for the rest of life.
You're welcome. You doing anything else, Cole?
I can't.
Okay. Next up are the other things. They are both going to... one of them's going to step over the Wade's body and then try to attack the night hag. They trip over Wade.
Monster.
They trip over Wade's unconscious body, and they're on the ground.
Hate when that happens.
It happens. And then the other one's going to go for the hag again. Also, does the hag illusion have an AC?
Nope. Just once I realize it's fake, it looks translucent.
Okay,
Like
I'm gonna
half
have
a
it. I'm gonna have it make a intelligence check after it bites it. It just bites air. Okay, it tells that it's fake.
Quite stupid. Dang it.
Yeah. But then I don't think it can get past its ooze buddies, so... congratulations, Cole, you have wasted the Nosferatu's turn.
Nice.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's
and then
fucking go.
TK, it's your turn.
Let's go. I was taking a piss when the jellies started moving. What are those?
They are blood elementals.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it look like they're being controlled by something?
They are behaving like most oozes.
Oozes? Okay, so they're straight up enemies.
Yeah.
Have we attacked one yet?
A couple have taken damage, yeah.
Okay. Do they look like they actually
Yeah,
take damage?
These two have taken damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
there is less of their coagulated bulk, and they're burning, and
I'm gonna shoot the one near Carolina.
Okay.
And I have advantage because Carolina's there now, right? So that would give me flanking?
For rogue, yeah.
Okay.
If you were
That's-
attacking, like, this one.
Yeah. Well, because Carolina's near both of them.
It would work for both.
Yeah, okay. Never mind, sorry.
Okay, so that's a natural 20.
Yeah, nice.
Sweet. So 54 plus.
I don't think we
What's
can
really
pull off
funny
the
is
engine.
your what's it called? The requirement to do the cool effect with the weapon is that I either crit or I hit a greater than 35 on the die, and it's literally impossible.
Oh. Haven't you guys gotten fucking the bajillions before?
Yep.
Mm-mm. Well, I mean, maybe, but in terms of
Don't you have like a plus 15?
I have a
I
plus
count as a
14.
bajillion as over a 10.
Okay.
My
deal
God.
50 damage to it, and I blow off whatever its equivalent of an arm is.
Yeah, they fucking explode.
Okay, cool.
Carolina, do you want to make a dex save?
Carolina hisses. Dex save. 12.
Yeah, you're covered head to toe in blood. It is worse than any Tarantino movie amount of blood.
Carolina loves it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm shooting the other one. That's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 13 damage.
Oh, okay.
See, not so bad when I don't crit.
Yeah.
The ooze obliterator.
The Ooze Obliterator.
You gotta spell it like it's on my Twink Obliterator hammer with a, like an umlaut. Ooze Obliterator. Okay. You doing anything else?
Yep.
Carolina, it is your turn.
Okay. Ooze number 1.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've killed ooze number 1. This is ooze number 2.
Ooze number 2.
Sorry.
18.
That hits. And Matt, boo.
Okay, so on this attack, the 45 damage.
Damn, son. It's almost dead. There's probably only 20 pounds of goopy, angry mess. Scalded, goopy, angry mess.
There's 20 hit points left.
Close to that, yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you exactly how many. The only time I tell you exactly how many is if it's 420 or 69. Maybe 21. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and add that extra 40 damage to it then.
Okay, Jesus.
I know we're supposed to be side characters, but Carolina's damage is insane.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. TK's in continued combat that we don't have the surprise in, it still does some damage, but like it's significantly less.
Yeah.
And I was thinking I was like, it might have been much cooler to have done another like Terminator character, but I realized that like the goal of this was to play a character that was not Bastion.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a normal character would be Cole for a level 10.
Yippee.
The other two of you are fucking gremlins. Or the other, I think Caroline is like level 12 plus champion, so...
I'm only level 10.
Yeah. No, Cole and TK are supposed to be level 10. But Ian's a dirty min-maxer, and... and Matt kind of does a min-min thing.
Hell yeah.
What is the least
character's-
optimal build I can do?
How do I make a cleric or a druid with no charisma and no wisdom? LOL.
So this one is dead too, right, Carolina? Or
Yeah.
you did an extra thing to
Yeah.
it? What was it?
No, I just moved to the next one. Yeah, I killed it.
Oh, you left it alone?
No, I killed it. I added that extra 40 damage to it.
What's the extra 40 from?
That me being bright,
Oh, right. Okay. Never mind.
and then
This floor is almost difficult terrain because there's blood everywhere.
that's perfectly fine. I'll just float. Then I'm gonna get where I'm not affecting Wade
Mm-hmm.
and attack this fucker, right? Just attacked me. The one right in front of me. Okay, another attack. 32 to hit. I don't crit on 18s. Sadly. 46 damage.
Oh, okay.
Is that the one that took the
I believe
the
it's
one.
I believe it's this one right here that has already been hit before.
Yep. And then I'm gonna summon my Echo next to me.
Mhm.
It's like the same one I just hit.
Mhm.
Well, that's in that one.
Well, yeah. Your echo trips on the blood a little. I know they can't, but like
Okay, I summoned them facing the wrong way.
they're backwards. All right. Okay. All right. Sure.
That's okay.
Now it's time for the Goopies. This one's gonna attack. Who is this? That's Carolina actual. Okay, that one sucks. It swoops around. I believe that's Echo.
This is actual.
Oh, that's actual. Okay. This it misses. It sucks. It can't hit you at all. This one's for Echo. Fucking 13 plus 6 misses, doesn't it?
19. It meets it.
Okay. And then, so it's gonna take, or your Echo gets hit twice, so I guess just once. And then I'll say it moves up, but I'll roll again to see if it hits you that second time. Yeah, no, okay. And then, these two are going to come after you, gentlemen. How high are you up the wall, TK?
As high as you will let me. I was
Okay.
above Carolina, who was 20 feet up, so...
Okay. Let me see if these can walk up the wall.
Oh, thank God.
They still have disadvantage. Or, well, I guess am I hidden?
Let me see.
Because I'm up on the roof, which would give me invisibility, right?
Yeah, they have dark vision 60 feet, but I don't know if that we've previously talked about that doesn't help.
Yeah, so it specifically is avoiding creatures that have dark vision.
Okay. And they're really, really stupid. Like dumber than Stephen Puyo stupid by 1 point. They have 5 intelligence. He has 6.
Could it be that they've seen the little green flashes come from over here, and they think that it's
Yeah.
Cole doing that.
Mm-hmm. Also, they move toward things based on blood, and you don't have any.
Sure don't.
That's their sense, is that they smell it. Drawn to movement and absorbs whatever living creature it finds. Yeah, you don't know how many goopy people have been eaten by this thing, but it mostly goes after blood. Here, when a blood elemental feeds, it first removes all liquids, then liquefies and consumes the remaining flesh, and finally sucks out the marrow, leaving behind only dry, reddish bones. It's terrible.
Yummy, yummy.
So I will say they only go after Cole, but only one can get to you. So let's see here.
That's why we put him in a chokehold or choke point.
Why'd you put me in a choke point?
Make me a con save, Cole. And I should have done this for Carolina too. In fact, I think I will afterward.
What?
Nothing. Con save.
Oh, me? Cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Oops, that's a D100. Not the right one. Oh, thank God. I thought that was a
Those are me.
3%.
Those are me rolling for the ones next to Carolina. No,
Oh my
no, no,
God.
no, no.
That's a 17.
All right. Yeah, it leeches towards you with needle-like things and tries to stab you with them, but you're able to not get schlorped. It is still going to try to slam you with goopy arms or whatever this thing has.
No.
Also missing you real badly.
Nice.
And the ones next to Carolina did not recharge. Let me see if this one back here does. Nah. All right. So the oozes are not very useful. Cole, it is your turn.
Well, I have... Actually, I'm going to get out my... Yeah, so it's... Oh my God, I'm trying to talk here. Short sword and equal wall, not dagger and equal wall.
Okay.
2 weapon fighting. First one's going to be... I actually wrote it out. First one's going to be equal wall. Second one's going to be short sword. Equals +6. Short sword's +7. So roll those 2 bad boys. So that's a 16 and a dirty 20.
Okay. Both hit.
Nice. It's a 1d8 and 1d6. 1d8 plus 2, I believe. Yeah, 1d8 plus 2. So that's 4, and then 1d6 plus 3. Hopefully I do better. And then on that, I'm going to do, for both of those, Savage Attacker, which lets me do, let me get the exact, where is it? Here it is. Can roll the damage twice and use either reroll, so I'm going to reroll both of those. Nice. So that's a 10 now, and a 6. So that's 16. And I'm going to do a double attack. So let me roll 2d20s again. Currently we're at 16. That is a 7 plus 6, 12. Does that hit?
A 12 to attack?
Yeah.
13.
It does not.
It's a
Okay,
13.
does a... Oh shit, sorry, yeah, 13. I know how to do math.
Just kidding. A 13 does.
Nice. And there's a 25 hit.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I'm gonna do again the 8,
I was about to
6.
say, my brother and Moses, just tell me how much damage you do at the end of this, because I cannot keep up.
So that's 10 plus 7 is 17, which is 33. All right, so it's 33 damage.
Nice, 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 nice. It is almost dead. There's probably only 10 pounds of goopy goop biting your ankles.
Well, in that case,
Just kick it.
well, I'm debating, do I want to use the... Nah, not worth it.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right. Now it is the proper Nosferatus, which are different than vampires, because you had a vampire wizard and a vampire warrior, but they're already dead. So now there's just Nosferatus, and they're going to run to.
I'm the
Do what?
vampire so cold they call. I said I'm the vampire so cold they call me Nosferatu.
Barge, yes, king.
Word up.
All right. Or actually, this one Nosferatu doesn't know that this thing is fake yet. Hang on. Oh yeah, Super doesn't know that it's fake. All right, now it knows because it tried to bite it and nothing happened. It actually make an intelligence. Yeah, okay. It figured out that that's fake.
Oh yeah, the blood in the Nosferatu take 7 damage.
Oh yeah, both of them, right? It's within 10 feet of you.
Everything in 10 feet.
Okay. How much damage?
7
One more time. 7. All right.
or 14. Sorry, 14 radiant.
Sorry, calculator. I'm not smart enough to do all this in my. If only I could, do math. What a world would that be?
Math isn't real.
Math isn't real. You're right. Humans made it up.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay. So they are going to. Alright, bite and claw, they're very basic vampires. Basic as a bitch. This is for the one north. Okay, crits don't happen to you, however, it does make 1 bite and 1 claw. Let's see here, you take 17 damage, 7 piercing, 10 necrotic, and your hit point maximum is reduced by that amount
I take
until your
5
next long rest.
I take 5 necrotic. I'm resistant.
Okay. So
So
your
12 and 5, so 12.
yeah, and then that's how much your hit point maximum is reduced until your next long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then for the claw, that's just going to be 8 slashing. And then the one west, let me see, 17, lowest is dirty 20, or 1 of the dirty 20, and then 17 plus 8, whatever that is.
17 plus 8. 23. The 23 hits.
Okay. The dirty 20 does not?
No.
Okay. So they're gonna bite you again. I'm just using the damage that's in the stat block because I don't feel like rolling for all of it. It's the exact same thing of hit point maximum reduced. So it's like 12, right?
What was the I take half on the necrotic damage.
Yeah, it was 7 piercing, 10 necrotic.
Yeah, and so 12 again.
Mm-hmm. And then that's all they can do. Next up is TK.
Oh boy. The one that's directly in front of Cole, I'm blowing up.
Okay.
That's a
Wow.
16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Hooray!
Even though you rolled a fucking 3.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah. Wow.
Look, man.
A 2 and a 1 and he still hit.
Sorry, that is actually 18 damage.
Okay, yeah, you blow it to smithereens. Cole, do you want to make a dex save?
For what?
Don't worry about it.
You're covered in
Okay.
blood.
My dex is +7 per save, so that's a 25.
Yeah, if you choose, you could not be absolutely covered head to toe in blood.
Yeah,
You
I'm
could also
gonna
just
kinda-
take. You're gonna take the splash damage too, if you wanted.
No.
Not
No.
actual damage, but splash damage. Just
I'm
covered it.
just not getting covered in goop. I
Okay.
got better things to do.
All
It's
right.
just blood, dude. Get over it.
Gross.
Anyways,
TK uses blood for lube.
Damn.
Yep. That just happened.
Not like
yeah, then
sexy
one of the-
lube. I mean
yeah,
robot lube, alright?
And then one of the
there a
Nosferatu I'm gonna blow up. That is a 32 to hit.
That hits.
14 force damage to his dome.
Alright.
Yep.
Cool.
That's it.
Alright. Carolina, you're up.
So I've got 2 Nosferatus on me and 2 blood things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. So I'm gonna get rid of. Oh, yeah, he did the most damage to me, right?
The Nosferatu on the
Oh,
west,
they
yeah.
both did.
Or they each bit you once, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, we ain't doing biting. The only person I'm allowing to bite me is that motherfucker laying on the floor. I'm turning around. Like, west side is not the best side today. You getting it first.
Oh my god.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna take that extra 20 damage too.
Mm-hmm.
40 damage, I mean.
I accidentally just full screened my calculator. Why the fuck would you ever need a full screen calculator?
Just in case.
Yeah, he's taking that extra 40 damage. 82
Alright.
damage.
Damn. Yeah. So it's this motherfucker on the west. When he bit you, he healed. That didn't fucking matter. You stabbed the motherfucker over and over with light cutter, and just the glow aura of he gets blasted into bloody smithereens, and also dust because he could reform in his coffin later.
Yeah, after I obliterate that dude, I finish my. It's one swing. I swing from left to right,
Okay.
smacking it, dusting him. Turn. I'm already looking menacingly at the other one before my blade is done cutting through this motherfucker.
Okay.
And 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, this one is lucky. He doesn't get the extra 40 damage.
Mm.
But 51 damage to him.
Yeah, that's still big.
Mm-hmm. And then fucking my echo is popping up right next to this motherfucker and hitting him again. 32 to hit.
That hits.
Bye, bitch. 40 damage.
So, you rolled 40. It's an extra 42, so total of 80.
No, an actual 40. Just 40.
Straight up.
I get that on one turn.
Yeah, they are barely alive.
Okay, and since that's the end of my turn, everybody within 10 feet takes an extra 14 damage.
All right, so they're extremely barely. You could sneeze on this fucker. Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Now it's time for the goops. This one's going to continue to move toward Cole because it's the only one that he can. Because he's the only one with blood over here. And I heard somebody bloop out in Discord. Are we still good? Everyone's still here? Okay.
That was me. My bad. My audio kind of died for a second.
No worries.
Do we have a blooper reel?
A blooper
I hope
reel?
not.
I mean, I could fucking.
Considering some of the
make
things we said, let's make sure the blooper reel is not get us fired.
I could make one, but it would take me years. I will never have that much free time.
If not,
Well,
days.
actually, if anything funny happens, I leave it in. So the only bloopers are us just saying curse stuff that I could not put on YouTube.
So anyway, that's when the mouth was able to finally fit the entire fish. Anyway,
Does a 21 hit you, Matt?
obviously it does.
Okay.
Obviously it hits me.
You take
saying
12.
Oh, I thought you were
12.
going after Cole.
Cole, that's what I mean. It's 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Trace.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Who is this? Echo up here?
Echo, yeah.
Okay. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay, 12 damage.
Gone.
All right. Then that was already its second hit, so the one south of actual. All right, and I know 17 misses.
17 misses, but damn, I wish I could have. I forgot to fucking give you that extra damage for making him roll a strength check.
Oh, yeah. Cole, you're up.
Yep. So, super surprising. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's one. Oh, that's not gonna hit shit. Okay, so
Well,
first set of attacks miss. Second set of attacks. That is a 16 and a 26.
both hit.
Nice. Go Wildcats. Get your head in the game.
Wildcats football.
All right, so it's 4 plus 2 and 5 plus 3. That's 6 plus 8. 14 damage.
Oh, okay.
Stab him a bunch. Well,
Mm-hmm.
fucker. And there's no other enemy around, so I can't use my Horde Breaker. So. And he's kind of blocking the way, right? So I can't really get through there.
I mean, you could try to jump over him.
I'm not going to do that. That's not going to work out.
Shoot around him
I,
if you've got a ranged weapon.
yeah,
Fucking roll, buddy.
I fully know that that's not going to work for me. Just a hundo P. Yeah, I can't really do anything else, so I'm just going to hang a ring right there.
All right. Let's see here. Next is the Nosferatu again. It's gonna just continue to go after Carolina. And flanking is only a rogue thing, right?
Well, so flanking is technically not a D&D 5e thing, but I thought that you had added it into the campaign.
Flanking is a D&D 5e thing. It's just not. It's an optional rule.
Well, yeah, optional.
Okay. Carolina Def didn't forget her homunculus, right? Yeah, the monkey's chilling in the central room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
Okay. Okay, oops.
Carolina fully forgot about it because she's in a rage. She ain't thinking about shit.
Real.
You are bitten once again, Carolina. It's the same.
That bitch just dies.
They just die?
Strength check. I don't know how many hit points this guy is. Taking 2d8 damage, regardless if it's
Okay.
fucking. Unless I roll a fucking double one.
It fails, slams itself into the wall. You are still bitten, though.
That's fine.
Okay. Its last act on this earth until it respawns in its grave.
Yeah.
It's the same 7 piercing, 10 necrotic, because I don't feel like rerolling all of that every time. I certainly could, but I don't want to. Need for speed. And that is TK47. You were up.
Love murder!
You love murder?
I'm gonna shoot the thing that's in front of Cole.
Okay.
I got a 31.
That hits.
Hooray!
Alright.
23 force damage.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
It's dead.
That's a lot of damage.
I think Cole can finish this. I'm gonna shoot the wizard.
Alright, that's not actually a wizard. That's Cole's illusion.
Oh!
Which I guarantee you're smart enough to know is not real.
Yeah. After the Nosferatus have left it alone, you can probably imagine that it's not real.
Yeah, it's just the blood things now, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
just
I'm gonna
those 3.
I'm gonna shoot one of the one that's next to Carolina. That's a 28.
That hits.
18. force
Alright.
damage.
Oh, it's got all fours.
Ooh.
3 points from max damage, man.
Damn, son.
Huh?
You got 3 points from max damage.
I did actually.
That's a
yeah,
lot of
pretty
damage.
crazy. That's a lot
That's
of
a lot.
damage. I
Yeah,
shot this boat in half.
I forgot about that. Have you seen the JonTron like parody of those? He
It's
has
not
like a
even a
whole
parody.
episode making fun of that shit. Oh
JonTron.
The
man.
actual guy comes on.
No, that's the second like iteration of it. Yes, they
Yeah.
actually they get the guy. It's incredible. It has like 165 million views or something. Like absolutely insane.
It's beautiful.
I'm gonna watch those later tonight while I'm cleaning. Carolina, you're up.
the blood didn't get obliterated.
The blood did not get obliterated. It is very injured.
Okay, which one did you hit? The one in front of me or the one on the side of me?
I marked that he hit this one.
You hit that one?
Yeah.
Which one is more hurt? I know I attacked this one before.
Yeah. Well, if you've attacked south before, then I have fucked up because I have on my paper that south is untouched. But east is currently the most damaged.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna regular attack east.
Okay.
31 to hit. So we got 43 damage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is by 1 point obliterated, and there's blood everywhere.
Okay, and now supernova damage on the next one if I hit. That's a nat 1.
Yikes. Yeah, the blood gets in your eyes, and you have to wipe it away.
Echo. And 25
Pass
to
by
hit.
you with a rag on the way.
Yeah. Echo's hitting, and the Echo's gonna do the supernova damage.
Okay.
Mm. 81.
Wow. Wow. You kill it in one hit. Cause goddamn.
Damn.
My god.
And then as the blood
Holy shit.
starts to splatter, it all takes 14 damage.
Yeah. That's a lot of damage. Letter by letter. I'll take a screenshot of that, yeah.
Perfect.
Damage.
I'll put it in the episode.
That's a odd of.
He did spell it wrong a little.
Mage.
Yeah. It's okay.
Wait till they get a load of me. And then me and my Echo are gonna walk over to where Cole is. Instead of it blowing up the mist, I'm gonna walk over here, and this one's gonna take the 14 damage. How about
Just
that?
all defense
Okay.
and fire generosity.
That's
all the
the
same.
end of my turn. So now it takes the 14 damage.
Okay. There's now a PNG saved in my desktop called That's a Lot of Damage.
Good.
The hat's
Look, we know what it is. It's
Listen. It's the verbal component of my spells.
yeah, that's there's got to be like your one of your daggers is actually the Bowie knife from the commercial that he stabs into the bucket, and that's the like activation word for it to set on fire.
If you can think of the components for it and you make up a fucking a thing like a penny for your thoughts, that's fucking cast message. Like think of a pun, you can create a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right.
Big facts.
Now for the blood elemental, I'm gonna roll. Evens is Cole, odds is Carolina. Okay, goes for Cole again.
Dang it.
continuing. Sorry, buddy.
That's not your fault.
It is kind of my fault. I'm hoping that a 12 misses.
Yep.
All right, it misses you and misses you, and then it is your turn, Cole.
I'm pretty sure that would have missed even if he was naked.
Yeah, probably. You'd hope so.
You would hope so, but
I mean, if there's blood elementals, what other kind of elementals can there be?
it's 13 and that, so I only hit with a short sword.
You got advantage.
Oh, don't even. Oh, I do?
Yeah, Caroline is behind it.
Cool, then I'm gonna. So that's a 16 and a 23, so good to go on both of those. 2d8s, take the higher. 2d6, take the higher. So that's 4 plus 2. Got it, 6 plus 6, that's 12. Then the second set of attacks, because why not? Stabby, stabby, stab. 19 plus 3, or 19, sorry, so that's gonna hit. That's the 8 plus 2. Take the higher. That's 3, 5, so it's 17 damage.
And it is dead.
Finally.
It turns into goo. Do you guys want to roll to see if you're covered in goo?
Yeah.
Yeah, roll dex saves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not that it matters.
We're getting gooed up.
Oh, you dodged the goo.
Me and
Nice.
the boys getting gooed up.
Yeah, you all dodged the goo. No, you guys didn't catch me earlier. I said there's blood elementals. What kind of other elementals can there be? A piss elemental? A cum elemental?
The
elemental.
An elemental
Pull out
of
the
the
follow.
tears?
Yeah, as that one starts fucking misting, I'm already turned and walking towards Wade.
Yeah. Out of combat. The man's lying on the ground, whipped head to toe. You see deep gashes as though she's gone along every scar he already has, even down to the bullet holes from when he saved King Henry, and has reopened them all just to be a bitch.
Hey, Carolina, not to take your moment away from you. Do you want me to cure wounds him a little?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast it twice at level 1.
Yeah, waking up from ash and dust. Just kidding.
My balls.
And I smack my nuts.
Hell yeah.
You cast
Breathing
Cure
in
Wounds.
the chemical.
Ooh.
You cast Cure Wounds on an undead.
What's that?
So what happens when you cast Cure Wounds on an undead?
It's not
I
an
guess we'll never
undead.
know.
Becomes a damaging spell.
Ah, well. Stitching together.
Actually, that's Pathfinder 5e. It just has no effect.
Nerd. Putting both you in a locker.
Well, I've never played Pathfinder.
Yeah, no, the spell specifically states the spell has no effect on undead or construct.
That's lame.
Yeah, it is. Because it definitely makes more sense that it worked.
So yeah, he's healed by 11.
Yeah, gasping to consciousness. There's still a very injured man before you. But looks up at your entirely bloody covered face and hair. Says, I've never been happier to see anyone in my whole life.
Uh-huh. You strong enough to walk?
Maybe? And stands
Good.
up on...
As soon as he stands up, bloody kiss to the... Oh, just...
Yeah, arms around your neck. It's as though you're on the front of a romance novel. It's, yeah, just Yeah. So when are we getting out of here?
Yeah, so we got some more stuff to do, but I found you and I kind of oh yeah, let me turn off my bright light. Um,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I was wondering, squinting. It's very dark down here
yeah, sorry about that.
in the Underdark.
Yeah, yeah, so, um, yeah, so where's your armor?
My who? Oh, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, we still got some rummaging to do around here. There's still plenty to kill, and first, I need you to be able to walk. Second, I need you to be able to protect yourself. Did any of these vampires have weapons on them?
They sure did. One had plate armor, which Wade's not typically in that, but they had like knives and such.
Can I make an insight check on this guy?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is awfully convenient. He's right here. That's a 16.
Yeah.
I've never met Wade in my entire life, but does this guy seem like he knows
I would
Carolina?
say you met him like once, probably, or at least saw him.
Mm-hmm.
Because King Henry would have signed off on you guys going and doing stuff. Because you're kind of representing him. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Wade dropped off some stones of Far Speech the night before you left. I remember that, but not anyone's birthday.
That's what calendars are for.
Yeah, that would have been like episode 58 something, late 50s. But this guy doesn't seem scared. Doesn't seem like when Carolina kissed him, he wasn't super like wowed by it. It was just like, oh, this is happening. Swaying on his feet, very injured, but he's not like scared. Wade's a super anxious person. You heard in the letter from Ash that he was like yelling at people down here of, that's my secret, Cap, I'm always anxious. So this is the one time he wasn't being a nervous wreck like usual. It's been about 5 seconds and he hasn't talked about King Henry.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna walk up and pull a pistol and put it at his head.
Whoa!
I slapped TK.
I just
Dodge
healed
it.
him.
Can I dodge out of the way?
Make a dex save.
I'm walking here.
I'm walking in. That is a 20.
I'd say you could dodge the slap.
I think this is an imposter, and I think that.
But in that, Carolina, I want you to make a dex save.
Ooh.
Whoa, even.
No. Carolina also got 20. Literally the same roll.
Yeah. You realize, as imposter Wade realizes that someone's sus of him, he lunges towards you, Carolina, with a dagger that they had in their, like, cargo pants pocket, going for your ribs, covered in a purple, slick poison, but they miss. What do you do?
I stab him.
Okay. You could easily stab this thing to death, which maybe that's hard because it's still wearing Wade's face, but you realize it's a doppelganger. And then, Wade's dead body falls to the floor, but then its skin turns purple and...
I thought we came here to save him.
Oh, I rolled a crit.
Yeah, you would have super killed this doppelganger.
Oh, it's a doppelganger.
Yeah. Another one.
Another one.
And it was all injured, just like Wade was, so somebody, probably not Basa, carved it up. And it was actually almost dead, as it was posed here. Those injuries were real, but it still, to the death, was trying to stab you with a dagger covered in purple worm poison.
I wasted a spell on that.
You sure did. That was also the idea.
Go first.
That's dark. I appreciate that.
I love murder.
Well, don't
I
we
like
all?
how the main clue was that Wade didn't talk about Henry for 5 seconds. That's when you snapped up and were like, hell no.
The real Wade would ask about the Boy King.
The main clue is that this was awfully convenient.
Yeah.
And also, I just really like killing people, and so
His
I was
mango.
My mango.
Bro's mango.
I'm sorry that I tricked you with the false Wade, the pretender.
Are you? Are you?
No.
Even a little?
Are you though?
Maybe.
Maybe. That's the best we can get is maybe. I'll take it.
But you have cleared this room. Let me scroll back to those notes. This is... So you beat the mirror room last time with everyone wearing Bastion, Carolina, and Pale's faces. You've now beaten the Blood and Water room, which is a total of 44,600 XP.
Yeah, damn.
What's that total for XP you've done? Let me do math. Hang on. Yeah, in these 2 rooms, you have beaten 87,600 XP. Congratulations.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
Gee whiz.
Hooray!
Hooray! But what do you guys do now? The doppelganger. Do what?
Said room 3.
Room 3. Alright. The cow room.
Yeah, I will check the doppelganger for anything special.
Yeah, make me an investigation check.
21.
Let me look at a piece of paper really quick. Nope, that would be in my computer. Hang on. What'd you say?
Oops. And 7. When you guys say something?
Darian.
I haven't seen anything.
Oh, just kidding.
Awkward.
Awkward. Is it not on my computer? Did I make this shit on paper? What the fuck?
Ruh-roh.
Right.
There you go.
I really gotta keep all my notes in one fucking place.
Like the Zoink Scoo.
I must have made it on paper. Well, let me go back to...
Fix.
Oh, shit.
Fucking the Sam. Reggie, where are my vesticles?
Fucker face.
Where is it? Fuck. Oh, man. Oh, jeez.
Fucker face. Fucker face.
Oh, it's behind me.
Oh, that'll do it.
Look out.
Whoop.
Oh, whoop.
I cleaned my office yesterday.
Why would you do that?
That was your first mistake.
Because there was shit everywhere, man. I cleaned out one
First
closet.
off, that should typically go in the restrooms. That was your first mistake.
Alright, alright. Alright, buddy. Alright.
Listen here, pal.
Don't call me pal, buddy.
I'm not your
Don't call
buddy,
me
pal.
buddy. Not your pal, friend.
I'm not your friend.
I'm not your
buddy.
friend, guy.
Only gets dumber.
Lingy.
I would say you realize that the... what did you get on your investigation, Jack?
21.
Yeah, you realize that the dagger they had is the actual bayonet off of Wade's usual gun.
I keep it.
Okay. And also, for the next while, there will still be purple worm poison on this.
Purple.
And so in order for this thing to have imitated Wade, it has to have seen him, so it's very likely those injuries were accurate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. And it knew Wade's voice, but not his
After that, he's kind of fucked.
tone of voice. So it probably hasn't spent a great deal of time with normal Wade, just Wade who's been down here.
just gotta
I'd
calm
say its
down.
pants
Yeah.
are probably actually Wade's too. No, just kidding. Wade's wearing
wait a
Wade's.
minute.
I was gonna say that he's wearing his clothes, but Wade's
Wade's
still
out
has his
here
clothes.
naked.
Never mind. Yeah. Then.
Nobody sees my man naked but me.
Uh huh.
That felt weird coming out of my mouth.
Yep.
But we go to room 3, right? I feel like I had another character sheet of Wade that was digital, but I might only have that paper one. Or maybe, I bet I had an old one that I made in like 2019, and that's a new one, maybe? I'd have to go look.
I think if Wade would have saw that happen, he would realize that if he ever attacked me, I would kill him in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, this one is still a... Well, okay, so this one is the most accurate one. I don't know why I wrote it by fucking hand. Oh well.
That's the most accurate way to write anything.
I guess. He's
It
a
is
swashbuckler rogue. Now this one is different because I... Whatever. Never mind. There's an updated one somewhere. Maybe it's also on paper. I'll have to find it. I'll have to find it at least by the time you rescue actual Wade. So room 3 with all the Jesus.
All the Jesus.
Did you hear that?
Nope.
Scooping up blood for whoever I think.
I'm hoping that's fireworks and not a gun.
No, that super is a gun. I've seen your neighborhood.
Oh, damn.
Is there a holiday?
No.
Memorial Day's
This
coming up.
weekend.
Yeah,
It's
Memorial
Wednesday?
Day is this weekend. That was super a gun.
So nobody's had any parties?
No.
I don't
Somebody might
mind.
have got married.
I hear gunshots in my neighborhood all the time, but that was really close. That's like really close.
I mean, to be fair, you're... Again, I've seen your neighborhood. You're not exactly in, like, the safest.
I'm gonna.
You know, it's
I'm
almost
gonna,
Shavuot.
I'm gonna go get my pistol. Hold on.
Yeah,
That's a good
understood.
call. Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, good answer. Get my pistol.
Good answer.
Ding. Number 1 answer.
And I get out my gun.
What is the number one thing an intruder does not want to see?
Daddy with a gun.
No, it's naked grandma.
I was going to say guy with his dick out. But
Yeah.
Okay,
be
I've
fair,
got
that-
the AR. Just kidding.
grandma
We don't
might
need a
have one.
fucking
Throw it
free
at her.
revolver.
Revolvers. That's a lot of
Grandma
Yeah,
got the icky, bro.
I'm gonna collect whatever blood I think would be the leader in this room.
Okay, yeah. There's blood everywhere, but you could go to one of the main corpses.
Oh, right.
It's
We're
going to be
supposed
either the wizard or the vampire warrior. Yeah.
Right. I forgot that's one of the things we're doing. I'm also going to dissipate that.
Or
Okay. Yeah.
Hag,
we could keep
Be
using
gone.
it.
I have other
Hag
parts.
Be Gone. That's the next
A lot
product
of other
from.
parts.
That's the next.
After this
What's
journey,
the- what's
Cole is
the-
going to retire and just start selling stuff. Hag Be Gone.
What is he selling?
Coming soon.
I was about to say that's the
just
next
various
line from "That's a lot of
bullshits.
damage," whatever brand that is. Billy
Oh,
Mays here with Hag Be Gone.
Oh,
No,
that,
Billy Mays. It's
not Billy.
Flex Steel.
maybe. Yeah, it's Flex.
Yeah, that's
Hag
not
Be Gone by Flex Tape.
Like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Your mother-in-law
Now that's a
not
lot of
leaving you alone.
damage, and I stopped the boat in half.
Flex. Deal. Yeah. God. We're
Okay.
gonna get our first piece.
So what are we
Yeah.
doing to room 3? How are we approaching?
I described to him how the room was the last.
Intends to plan, but also
Yeah, we are over soon,
would-
but we could start shit.
I was gonna say I'd like to scuttle along the ceiling like I have been.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
I'd also like to do the opening volley.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to position yourselves around room 3. I don't know if we actually want to start combat in room 3, but we could go ahead and get a plan, maybe.
We've got 40. We have 12 minutes. I don't know if we're gonna get much. I mean, we could just do the opening volley and then actually start when the
Okay.
game is actually gonna start.
I
And you'll
don't
have
we
to remember
plan.
who all has lost limbs.
About to say, I don't want to keep track of what page that would be in my notebook, so let's wait to actually strike hard, strike fast, Cobra Kai next time.
Strike hard, strike fast. No.
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Okay.
But thank you guys for coming.
Thank you for DMing
trouble.
as I type my silly shit and fail horribly with this character.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Look,
Thank you
I
for
actually
DMing as I don't do any of that.
With my other side character, I actually put a lot of work into him. I thought that would be a bigger thing, and I mixed up who I want to use for which one. LOL.
oh, you meant to have your other guy be here?
I debated which one. I was like, yeah, I'll go with that one there and this one here. And I actually put a lot of planning into that one, where he was just building stuff and annoying bastards the next month.
God. I mean, to be fair, Pale is gonna have to deal with the most sexual robot imaginable.
Wow.
yeah, and
That
probably
paladin fucks.
yeah, and probably my most charismatic character.
So Pale is also living in hell.
Yeah.
Good, good. With that, peace out, Cub Scouts.
Bye. He never lets me say bye. He just hangs out.
Ever. Just
Also gonna leave. Goodbye.
Bye.
bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, Craig.
Oh, yeah. Hey, it's your GM, Bailey Ford. I would like to thank our regular players, Darian, Matt, and Ian, Hip for our cover art, and Tabletop Audio for our background music. You can find us on Twitter at @Illithids, and thank you especially for listening.